Join us for this trial match between the Parramatta Eels and the South Sydney Rabbits. Andrew Voss here, and I'm joined in the commentary by Eddie Hemmings.
Well, I'm looking forward to this trial match. Both teams will be out to impress and show what they have to offer for the upcoming season. I expect to see a lot of points scored, rewarding the crowd that have made the effort to be here.
These pre-season matches provide an early outing for both teams, and Eddie is right. A good crowd has turned up to show their support. We are underway. He snaffles that one.
One,
up to the defence.
Release. He's held there.
He's got momentum. Still going.
Held. 2, on the keep going. He's held there. 3, move.
Moses cuts out a few of his teammates. Contained in the tackle. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve here. Snappy pass. Hopgood. Eddie. Look at him accelerate. 5th tackle. Let's see what they can come up with. With a punt. Nice step. They are looking to spoil his party. I think they're looking to spoil the party. Here come the defenders. Did well in that run, but now it's ended. Dodd sprinting. They work hard to bring him down. Murray.
Right, that's a
no offload there. Walker darting along. Bent.
Oh, sorry to cut you off, Andrew, but he's in. It's a try.
And the visitors are over. The crowd, well, they're stunned. They've breached the line and come up with points. They'll want to build on that, and that's his first.
Defence is all about commitment, trusting your teammate next to you, and finally the execution. I saw none of that in that play. Folks, you won't see an easier try scored than this.
Conversion attempt. The kicker's got the distance. It's straight, it's there. The Rabbitohs lead 6-0. Goes long. Mitchell, there to field the kick. Beats a man. Misses the tackle.
The footwork. He's running them ragged.
Defenders closing in. The scrambling defence get him at the end of the run. In open pasture now. Off the left foot, finally brought to ground.
He's held there.
Kolomategi out in spaces. Charges up and through a tackle. 15 metres out now. Walker. And they stop him right on the 10-metre line. There's the 4th tackle. Boom, chugga-lugga gets the ball in. Arrow. They force him back. Finally wrapped up on the 10-metre line. That's tackle 5. Lovely pass. Dodd. He finds open pasture. Keeps it low with a grubber kick. That's commitment, getting to the loose ball. Go on. Well, they'll hand it over. Brown. Good step. He's tackled.
He's held there. That's 1. Move.
Paulo over the 20-metre line. He surges forward. Great strength. That is special, a one-handed offload. Mesmerises the defence with a step. I like that, he's kept it alive. Crunched in that 2-man tackle.
Back to 10.
Oh, Eddie, how quick is this bloke?
Right.
Intercept.
Tackle one. Held.
Running along. Plenty of oomph in that defence. Bang! With a step. Just galloping along. Finally wrapped
Hands
up.
off. He's held there. Up now.
Murray breaks through. He's clear. They finally bring him down. The defence is looking shaken. That's a clever pass. Arrow. Play on. Well, they were looking dangerous there, but a lapse in concentration and the pressure is off. Nice defence there. He's got momentum.
Release. Held. He's held there. 2 hands away.
Moses. Hammered in the tackle.
3 hands away. Held.
4.
4. Move.
Brown. Slips in the short one.
He's held there.
Referee signifies
5.
fifth tackle.
Lock in.
Brown. Kicks. Oh yeah, baby. They drive him back. Beats a tackle. Says adios to another defender.
He's proving elusive.
Finally taken down. Great step. He's clear of another. Shows us his speed. He's tackled there, but he's made good ground. Walker darting along, fooling the defence with that step. They finally wrap him up. The Parramatta Eels are looking a bit wobbly. Murray, quick with a pass. Wyson, a snappy pass. Still on, 5 metres out. Wow, that's a long ball. Totola, out in spaces. Parramatta will breathe a big sigh of relief. That was looking touch and go for a moment. Inside their own 10-metre line. Moses, and taken by the defence.
2 hands away.
Scoots out a dummy half. He's like the meat in the sandwich in that 2-man tackle.
3 back with me.
Hopgood. Wrapped up. No way through. On play number 4. Moses gets it away. Powers forward. Puts him away. Has the job of putting in the punt. He's there to bring the kick back. Explodes through the tackle. He can make it 2. He's beat. Can he get there? The chase is on. This is a good run. Well, if you ever wanted to know how to silence a parochial crowd, you get a try just like that. Johnston showed some individual brilliance there, and that takes his career total to 50 tries.
Well, 1 minute we're looking at a tackle from inside their quarter, the next we're celebrating a try. What just happened here? I want to see this again.
This should be an easy one for him. Well, my wife could have got that kick.
Well, he's in touch with his inner child, but that child can't kick.
South Sydney lead by 10 here. Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Nice step. He's beaten 1. He's beaten 2. He was really galloping before the tackle. Keeps going. Say adios to another defender. Finally wrapped up just short of the halfway line.
Get off him.
And with a step, he gets away from the defence. Past halfway.
Get up.
Smith senses a chance out of acting half. Evades that tackle. He runs through another.
Either he's good or they've forgotten it's tackle football.
So the first half is over. The South Sydney Rabbitohs have the lead at the break and would love to keep their opponent scoreless in the second half. Referee says Get going, fellas. Second half. Drives this kickoff. Able to take that catch. Good burst, this one. Forced backward.
Release. Hill.
Murray. And with a step. Hey, Twinkle Toes. Breaks through the defence. On the 30-metre line. Dodd! Sidestep. Just galloping along. Pass is short. Smith. Ooh. Force backward. This team is on a roll.
Let him go. Let him go.
Murray. Oh, nice work. Short pass. They are smoking.
The Rabbitohs decided to play a bit of hot potato in scoring this try. Some wonderful support play in what was a beautifully executed team try.
It's a tough angle to kick from this one. One never looked like missing.
Their fans will be very pleased with what they're seeing here. They've been hot on attack, but defensively, they've been sound too.
The South Sydney Rabbitohs. The away side is still in front. Kicks long. He snaffles that one. Crosses the 10-metre line. Finally wrapped up on the 20-metre line. Nice step. Over the 20-metre line he goes. Shrugs off the defence. They managed to wrap him up just short of the 30-metre line. Hey, which way did he go? Great step. Good step. Feeds the short ball. He's got teammates there. Ouch. Ouch. They force him back. Smith. Nice scoop from dummy half. Just galloping along. There's a pile driver tackle. Still a couple of tackles left here. Totola batters his way through that tackle. Going as fast as he can. Good play. Getting it away.
Nice pass.
Holding up a short pass. Totola just galloping along. Rounded up by the defence. Parramatta. Madison.
Hill. One. Release.
Brown. Play on as the call. Bamboozles the defence with a step. Wrapped up like a sausage.
He's held there. Clear him.
Murray. Inside the 10-metre line. What a step. Sheesh. Driven back. Defence on their own goal line. And he'll have to play the ball after that tackle. They'll break up the defence. A short pass. They drive him back. That tackle denies them 4 points. They reach tackle 3. Test the defence with a short ball. Arrow. What a try save. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve here.
Hit the last.
Dummy half dash. That tackle has saved a try. South Sydney, the Eels, have a completion rate of 3 from 5. They might be a little too conservative though. Madison. Wrapped up on the 10.
Release.
Brown sends it back inside.
He's held there. 2 on the kick going.
Madison. Play on. Stunned him.
Tackle. Hill.
Beats a man. Sprinting. Classic tackle.
1. Release.
Totola. Passes inside. Push back in the tackle.
Second. Hill. Up in now.
Totola. Commanding
back
plenty
with
of
me.
respect from 2 defenders. Off the left foot.
Tonight we've seen some solid running, dominating an apparently lacklustre defensive line.
That has saved a 4-pointer for sure. Slips in the short one. Plays the ball. 5 out. Just 1 to go in the set. Getting at his teammates. Arrow. That's an Alfie Langer-style kick. De Grubber.
That's one.
Eddie says play on. So do I. Well, that's disappointing. They were well in position there to grab some points, but they ended up making a bit of a dog's breakfast of it. Brown. Madison.
He's held there. 3.
Brown flicks the ball inside. They come away with a loose ball. They've lost it.
Hands away. Held.
Just galloping along. Graham. Sloppy play. Poor pass. Pushed back in the tackle. That is good stuff. Walker sprinting. Plenty of oomph in that defence. Smith darting from dummy half. Breaks through. That'll say 4 points, that tackle. Taken to ground. They're on the back foot here. South Sydney are pressing hard. Totola. This time it's a short pass.
Well, that's how it's done. He's scored.
Now that is what the crowd has come to see tonight. The Rabbitohs now have 4 tries in this game. Arrow.
I think I've seen this team perform better on the road this year. Maybe they should bulldoze their stadium and stay on the road.
And the kick's still to come. They'll be calling him golden boots after that one.
He judged everything perfectly with that kick.
The Rabbitohs. They're still lagging here at home. Goes long. Kolomatangi there to field the kick. Good burst this one. Charges up and through a tackle. Says adios to another defender.
Right, he's tackle one.
Past the 30-metre line. Misses the tackle. Bang! With a step. Oh! He's through the line. They call that a coach killer. He's lost it.
Very poor play from the home team. The coach will be absolutely furious.
And he's finally tackled. The tackle is a double act. Smith out of acting half. Mesmerises the defence with a step. That's a try saver. Flicks a short pass. Arrow. I don't think the crowd can believe that the visitors have scored. Munro with the acrobatics there. He's added another to the score sheet.
It's always disappointing when you come out and put on a performance like this in front of your own faithful. They will be feeling...
He's a good kicker, but it's still a tough kick. That's missed to the left.
Plenty for the coach to think about here. Outplayed at home, and a lot of work to be done for the next match.
Kicks long. Beats a tackle.
With the amount of broken tackles tonight, I'd be checking their lockers for packs of butter.
Just galloping along. Fooling the defence with that step. Wow! He's through the line. He's got support there. Driven back. Dodd! Quick with a pass. That's the 30-metre line, you can see.
He's held there.
Dodd explodes through the tackle. Just galloping along. Fires out a pass. Smith taken to ground, but not before he's had a good run. The Parramatta Eels are looking shaky with a quick pass.
Sorry, Vossi, but it's try time. He's scored the try.
That's another try. Graham finished a great team try. 2 for his personal haul, and his team now has 6.
The Parramatta Eels will probably want to put this poor performance at home behind them. They've been outplayed right across the park here.
Lining this one up. He's got it from wide out.
This has been a strong performance from the visitors. Some hard-hitting and enterprising football. It has been a joy to watch so far.
Decides the deep kick is the way to go. The chaser's nowhere to be seen. Wrapped up on the 20-metre line. Kolomategi! And with a step, past another. He's all on his own, but they're closing in fast. Breaks the defence. Look out! Smith with the defence. Clear through the defence.
Blow the whistle. It's a try.
Another try. South Sydney have had the try awarded, and that'll put more points on the board. Smith got in good position, timed his run, and has reaped the reward for that good piece of play. The Rabbitoh now has 7 for the match.
You know, sometimes teams go into a match at home thinking the home advantage will give them a head start. But if you don't play and get the basics right, it means absolutely nothing. That's what we've seen here.
A chance to kick this. Never looked like missing. And that is it. All right, Eddie, your final word on this.
The South Sydney Rabbitohs have been very clinical tonight. They control the match and they've come away with a...
Everyone, and fantastic to have your company as we welcome you to today's clash between the Penrith Panthers and the South Sydney Rabbitohs. I'm Andrew Voss, and alongside me today, the one and only Eddie Hemmings. No problems with the weather, conditions are perfect.
Well, I'm looking forward to this trial match. Both teams will be out to impress and show what they have to offer for the upcoming season. I expect to see a lot of points scored, rewarding the crowd that have made the effort to be here.
He's in the clear! Weaves his way through that tackle. Driven back in the tackle. Big numbers in defence. Mesmerises the defence with a step. Eddie, look at him accelerate. I'm here to say this. If you didn't enjoy that try, you'd better check your pulse.
Absolutely brilliant. That pack...
Practices these on many occasions at training. Touch judges' flags are raised, so it's a goal. South Sydney leads 6-0 here. Decides the deep kick is the way to go. He's there to bring the kick back. Good burst this one. Nice step. Nice step.
Either he's good or they've forgotten it's tackle football.
They have the numbers. Blasting through the 20. Look at him.
He's in for the try. He'll be delighted. He'll be absolutely delighted with this.
They're off to a very good start here. They want to continue. They'll have the shot at goal still to come. He pilots the kick out.
The coach will be over the moon with this performance so far. but there's still a long way to go.
The South Sydney Rabbitohs lead 12-0 here. Kicks long. Walker there to field the kick. Good burst this one. Beats a man.
One. Release. He's held there.
Smith dashes out of dummy half. Great step. Now you see him, now you don't. Nice tackle there. Murray, sidestep, showing plenty of speed. They finally bring him down.
He's held there.
In open pasture now. Swamping tackle. They
Move.
roll forward again. Explodes through the tackle. Sprinting. Winds up with a run. Just
Clear him
one to
now.
go on the set.
5, hold on the 10.
Totola. Slips in the short one. Johnston. Ooh, force backwards. South Sydney. Clearing. Really chasing hard to scramble in defence. The scrambling defence get him at the end of the run.
He's held there.
And he runs into some effective defence.
2, hands away.
Wrapped up. No way through. Tries a pass back inside.
He's held there.
Ref says fall.
Get back.
Kenny darting from dummy half. Wrapped up. No way through. That's tackle 5.
Lock in.
Tago puts up the bomb. Johnston under the bomb and cool under pressure. Nice defence there. Murray fooling the defence with that step. Finally taken down.
That's your second.
Bamboozles of the step, clear through the defence. It's a turnover of possession.
Very poor play from the home team. The coach will be absolutely furious.
Wrapped up on the 40-metre line. Hey, which way did he go? Great step. They
Right,
finally
he's
wrap him
tackled
up.
one. He's held there.
Hey, twinkle tense. Clear through the defence. Passes.
Well, that's how it's done. He's scored.
Put him down for another try. The Rabbitohs have crossed again. That's their 3rd try. He's added another to the score sheet.
Another try scored here. They need to get...
Some work to do with this kick. Good technique, good goal.
Their fans will be very pleased with what they're seeing here. They've been hot on attack, but defensively, they've been sound too.
The Rabbitohs lead by 18 here. Goes long. He snaffles that one. And with a step. Well, he's beat the second man. Oh, he's through the line. Sets his sights on the try line. And he's finally tackled. Good step. The 2-man tackle is a strong one.
On the kick going. He's held there.
Murray breaks through. Just galloping along. Halted by that tackle.
Held. Move.
Off the left foot. His shadow can't keep up with him. Finally wrapped up.
Hold the 10.
This team is on a roll. Totola tests the defence with a short ball. Ouch. Ouch. They force him back. There's pressure on this kick. Don't worry about pressure. He never took his eyes off the ball.
Run. Release.
Martin powers forward.
Hill. That's your second.
2. Tackled right on the sideline.
Back with me. He's held there.
Kenny. Classic tackle.
Hill.
There's the fourth tackle.
Hands off.
Henry. Referee says Hill. Fifth tackle now. Clearing. Well, he was just about shaking hands with his opponent. He was offside.
Not a popular call with the locals, but despite their objections, it's the right call.
To find the sideline. That ball is over the sideline. Smith restarts the play with a tap. Lays it off. They're over. The crowd is stunned. The Rabbitohs have had the try awarded, and that'll put more points on the board. Walker got in good position, timed his run, and has reaped the reward for that good piece of play. 3 for his personal haul, and his team now has 4.
I think I've seen this team perform better on the road this year. Maybe they should bulldoze their stadium and stay on the road.
Here in front of the posts. Just guides that one over, easy as you like.
South Sydney are playing some very solid football, not afraid to chance their arm and finding plenty of space.
The Rabbitohs lead 24-0. Goes long. Walker able to take that catch. Good burst this one. Wrapped up on the 20-metre line. Tatola keeps going. Superb tackle.
He's held there.
Evades that tackle. He runs through the line, and he's through the line. He's now all on his own. Here's the ball 40 metres away.
Get off him.
What a step, running along. Finally brought to ground, maintaining their advantage in attack. Murray. Hands the play the ball, 15 metres away. Fifth tackle. Let's see what they can come up with. Smith runs from acting half. They've completed their set, and now it's a changeover. Martin with momentum.
One, release. He's held there.
Sorensen picks up the ball. He's got momentum.
Hill.
Yo.
He's held there. 3. Move.
Martin. Oh, nice work. Short pass. Shows some urgency getting to the loose ball. No respect for ball security.
Let him go. Let him go.
Arrow. Great step. Bang. With a step. They're looking to spoil his party. Looking for support as he runs. So the first half is over. The South Sydney Rabbitohs have the lead at the break and would love to keep their opponents scoreless in the second half.
The home side are down at half-time, and after what we've seen in that first half, it's come as no surprise. Their commitment on defence was poor, their execution with the football was lousy, their coach will have plenty to say in that dressing room.
The away side go to half-time in front. We'll have the second half in just a moment. Referee says, get going, fellas. Second half. Second half begins. Kenny with a good catch. Smith driving forward.
Hill. That's 1. Move.
Leota.
He's held there. 2. On the keep going.
Yo brushes off the defence. He breaks through. Finally wrapped up. 40 metres out.
Hill.
There's the fourth tackle.
Hold the 10.
Lovely pass. He surges forward. Great strength.
Hill. 5.
With a punt. Crosses the 10-metre line. Nice step. He runs through another. His run is eventually halted.
Hill. Clear in.
Batters his way through that tackle. He's got back up. Pushed back in the tackle. That is good stuff. Totola, good step, going as fast as he can, just short of the 10-metre line. With a quick pass, Murray. Met front on in a two-man tackle, and the attack just keeps on coming. Feeds the short ball. Murray weaves his way through that tackle. That's the 10-metre line. A snappy pass. Totola. Good golly, that's a terrible kick. And there's the tap. Yo has a look and flicks it inside. Rounded up in the tackle.
He's held there.
Met by a wall of defence.
One, release, held.
Yo, intercepted. Misses the tackle, but breaking his way through the line. I don't think the crowd can believe that the visitors have scored. Smith showed some individual brilliance there. South Sydney now has 5 for the match.
The South Sydney Rabbitohs have gone the distance in scoring that.
I'll back him to get this. Mitchell has his radar dialed in, and that's shown by his stats. So far, he's converted 4 from 4. Kicks long. Mitchell there to field the kick. Good burst, this one. Finally wrapped up on the 20-metre line. Explodes through the tackle. Beats a tackle. He breaks through. Clear through the defence. Hard to contain, and look at the defence. Just rips his way through the defence. Walker, unstoppable. Breaks through the defence. What a try saver. Graham out of acting half. That'll save 4 points. That
Back to
tackle.
10.
They roll forward again. He has saved the day.
Move.
That's tackle 4. Delivering the short ball. Murray wrapped up. No way through. Referee signifies 5th tackle. Snappy pass. Kicks low with a grubber. He's pushed that one too far. Kenny restarts play with a tap. Smith, he passes the 20-metre line.
0 tackle.
Martin with momentum, proving a handful. Smith.
He's held there. That's his second.
Clearing. Cut out ball. Bamboozles the defence with a step. Wrapped up. No way through. Martin. Surges forward in the tackle. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve here. Finds support. A good chase will be rewarded. The Panthers are over the line with their first try of the match. But there's not a lot to celebrate as they look headed for the loss.
That is brilliant. A fantastic try scored.
Right in front of the post. He could throw it over from here. Nice kick.
While entertaining for the spectators, it's missed tackles and errors like we've seen here that cause coaches to go bald.
The South Sydney Rabbitohs. This isn't one of their better home performances. Mitchell restarts play. Kenny marks the ball. Henry surges forward in the tackle. Hard to handle.
He's tackle 1.
Martin. And he's met front on.
Held 2.
Just short of the 40-metre line.
He's held there.
2. 2 defenders driving to make the tackle. Here's tackle number 4 completed. Delivering the short ball. Clearing. 2-man tackle. It's good defence. Just 1 to go in the set. Kenny. The punt. He's lost the compass on this run. Sidestep.
1. Release. Held.
Get up. And with a step, his way through the defence. Just rips his way through the defence. Galloping, he stretches out. Can he make it? Great execution, great try.
Super try there, but with no disrespect to the scorer, there was some terrible tackling attempts along the way. The coach will be very disappointed in the defensive effort in that one.
He takes a moment to line things up. That's a goal.
Their fans will be very pleased with what they're seeing here. They've been
Up the Raiders.
but defensively, they've been sound too.
Nah.
Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Walker there to field the kick. Good burst this one. Hey, which way did he go? Great step, past another. That is explosive running. That's a very long run. They're over. The crowd is stunned. Walker with the acrobatics there. He now has 60 career tries.
I think I've seen this team perform better on the road this year. Maybe they should bulldoze their stadium and
Jesus.
stay on the road.
Back to back.
All these shots to be this easy. There's the goal.
The coach will be over the moon with this performance. They've been hot on attack, but defensively, they've been sound too.
What you playing this on? PlayStation.
That's the 10-metre line. Charges up and through a tackle. Finally taken down.
One, release. That's your second. Held. Move it.
Arrow. Wrapped up. No way through. Smith senses a chance out of dummy half. Evades that tackle. He's beaten two. He's got the support too. We're trying to make ground after a good run. This is excellent attack. Humphrey. Good step. Shrugs off the defence. Driven back in the tackle. They finally wrap him up. Fifth tackle. Let's see what they can come up with. Man, can't he throw a long pass? Arrow kicks this. Oh, look at how high it is. Great hands to catch that ball in goal.
A very good kick, and the player did well to defuse that situation.
Restarting play with a tap. Hasn't he got some pace? Wrapped up like a sausage.
Right, that's 0.
Smith. Referee says held.
Move.
Powers full. This is good.
2, hands away.
Sorensen.
He's held there. 3, back with me.
That's the full-time hooter. Full-time is the call. Well, Eddie, that proved to be a walkout.
South Sydney have been clinical this afternoon. They haven't given their opponents any opportunities and have recorded a really good victory here.
A good win indeed, and we'll have plenty more football coming up next time. Thanks for joining us as we bring you tonight's match between the South Sydney Rabbitohs and the West Tigers. Andrew Voss here, and I'm joined in the commentary by Eddie Hemmings.
Yes, a little overcast here and a bit of wind has picked up, which both sides will have to contend with. Goal kicking might be a bit difficult. It might take a few shots for goals for the kickers to adapt. I'm picking this match to go down to the wire, so points with the boot will be very important here.
Weather like this can test the radar of even the best kickers, Eddie. I reckon both teams will want to score close to the 6 to help their kickers. So, this is the start of the year. Great level of anticipation. It could be a fiery opening to this game. We're ready to begin. It's game on here. Goes long. He's well positioned to take that kick. What a step. Good burst, this one. He's beaten one. He's beaten two.
He's proving elusive.
Can he get there? The chase is on. They worked well for that try.
Super try there, but with no disrespect to the scorer, there was some terrible tackling attempts along the way. The coach will be very disappointed in the defensive effort in that one.
There's a chance in the world he'll miss from here. Nice kick. South Sydney, home side, is still in front. Kicks long. He snaffles that one. Good burst, this one. Good step, and with a step. Just galloping along. Hookins has been picked off. Here. Through the first line of defence, out in the open space. Did well in that run, but now it's ended. Luai. Good tackle. Fainu runs past the defence. Quick with a pass. Clemmer. And there's their reply. Bird is in with a try for the West Tigers.
Well, I tried to count the number of passes in the build-up to that try, but couldn't keep up. Some exquisite balls thrown, and it had the opposition in all sorts of problems. A fantastic try scored there.
Shot at goal still to come, and a chance for another 2 points. What a time to kick for goal. Scores a level. Decides the deep kick is the way to go. He's there to bring the kick back.
He's held there. One. Release.
Keeps going. Good tackle there.
That's his second. Held.
Luai. Passes inside. He surges forward. Great strength. There's two in the tackle. Luai. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve here. Luai. There's two in the tackle. Luai. With a punt. Wrapped up like a sausage. Humphries. Nice step. He's got past another.
The footwork. He's running them ragged.
Really chasing hard to scramble in defence. And he's finally tackled. Breaks through. Past the halfway line. Finally taken down. change coming into play now.
An opportunity for this player to show he's worthy of the starting lineup.
Murray with the break. Unable to beat the cover defence. South Sydney attacking strong.
Try! He makes it look easy. It's what he does.
There's few moments sweeter than that. A try on home soil. The Rabbitohs have scored a brace. That try takes his total for this game to 2.
As the late Elvis Presley sings, home is where the heart is.
There's the ball on the kicking tee. Conversion is successful. The Rabbitohs lead by 6. Goes long. Humphreys with a good catch. Good burst this one. Shut down in that tackle. Two-man tackle.
He's held there.
Rounded up on the 30-metre line. Humphreys. Hey, Twinkle Toes. They have the numbers inside their own 40. 4 tackles up. Murray, great step. Now you see him, now you don't. He passed the 40. They finally bring him down. Just 1 to go in the set. He finds open pasture. Punts it. Chiruva powers forward.
1, release, held.
Outstanding tackle. The 2 of them in it.
On the kick going.
12. Surges forward in the tackle.
He's held 3.
Luai. Cutting out his teammates. Almost through.
Get back.
On
Look
tackle
at
number
me.
4. Luai. Well, they didn't use the full set of tackles there. Running backwards. Now there's a tactic. Grabbed by the defence.
Move.
Mitchell. They drive
2,
him back.
hands away.
Wrapped up.
He's
No
held
way
there.
through.
Move.
Good step. He's got past another.
Either he's good or they've forgotten it's tackle football.
Look out. They're closing in. Evades that tackle. Past another. He's tackled there, but he's made good ground. The South Sydney Rabbitohs on the charge. Smith goes himself. With a play the ball just 20 metres out. Murray. Slips in the short one. It's a turnover of possession. He offloads. Knocks him off his feet. With the short ball. Kolomatagi bamboozles the defence with a step with a 4-point saving tackle. And he'll have to play the ball after that tackle. They've lost it.
Advantage.
Good tackle. Hunt. He's got momentum.
1, release. He's held there.
Bird. I like that.
That's your second.
Front on defence. Beats a man. Makes the tackle with a line break. Good skill and offload.
Held. 3, hands away.
Turns it inside.
He's held there.
4.
That's tackle 4, hands off.
Fainu crosses the 40. Flawed in that tackle.
Held.
That's tackle 5.
Hold.
Lua. He punts it. Good positional play. He's there for the kick. Bang! With a step. Past the 30-metre mark. Finally brought to ground.
He's tackle 1. He's held there.
Mesmerises the defence with a step. Look out. He's through the line.
Held. 2.
Finally wrapped up.
Held.
Off the left foot. Breaks through the line. Still trying to make metres as he's brought down after that good run.
Get up.
Change time here.
He'll be wanting to show the coach why he's worthy of starting off the bench, I think.
Hey, which way did he go? Great step. Maintaining their advantage in attack. Passes short. Humphrey. They force him back. Powerful tackle. Two-man job, that one. Holding up a short pass. There's the half-time hit.
He likes scoring then. Who doesn't? That's an excellent try, Bossy.
There it is. Try number 3 for South Sydney.
This was a try that was beautifully executed. A nice little grubber kick towed through. The weight was perfect. The chasers were onside.
We will stand by for the kick. Touch judges put their flags up. There's 2 points.
The coach will be over the moon with this performance so far, but there's still a long way to go.
Referee with a whistle, and the second half is underway. Welcome back from half-time, and we're underway. And he's right in position to field the kick. Clemmer surges forward in the tackle. Hard to handle. Delivering the short ball.
2 hands
Pile-driver
away.
tackle.
He's held there.
There's metres to be made from dummy half. Luai. He's tackled.
3. Move.
Fainu. Puts
That's
him away.
tackle 4, hands
Ref says
off.
4.
He's held there. Held.
That's tackle 5. Luai. It's a kick in. May have stunned him.
Release.
And with a step, he gets away from the defence. Oh, he's beat the second man. Finally wrapped up just short of the 30-metre line. Two-man tackle is a strong one. Walker explodes through the tackle. He's clear of another.
He's proving elusive.
Sets his sights on the try line. Humphrey picks up the football.
Blow the whistle. It's a try.
You don't reckon the home fans like that one? Have a listen to him. Humphrey with the acrobatics there. That's his first try of the match.
The South Sydney Rabbitohs have gone the distance in scoring that try, Andrew. This team have the skill to attack from anywhere and are very dangerous when they're in this kind of mood. Absolutely stunning play.
Has the conversion. And the touch judges' flags are raised, so it's a goal.
South Sydney are playing some very solid football, not afraid to chance their arm and finding plenty of space.
South Sydney lead 24-6. Kicks long. Mitchell able to take that catch. Fooling the defence with that step. Good burst, this one. Finally wrapped up on the 20-metre line. Sidestep. The short ball. Clear through the defence. Support is there. Receives the pass. Powering his way through the defence. Look at the acceleration. And they stop him right on the 20. Good step. Sprinting. Back-to-back tries. That's 2 in a row with a try. And the Rabbitohs extend their lead.
The visitors are struggling to adapt here. Amazing how different they look away from home.
Well, he couldn't miss this, could he? Mitchell is striking them well tonight. As the stat shows, he's nailed 4 from 4. The Rabbitohs lead by 24 here. Walker there to field the kick. Beats a tackle. Good burst, this one. Great step. Can he get there? Oh, nice work. Short pass. Smith. Another try for South Sydney, and they're looking so strong out there.
Wow, wow, this team has an amazing knack of scoring something from nothing, and this try was certainly no exception. I'm going to remember this try for a long, long time, Andrew.
He won't be rushing the kick. His kick goes over, 2 points.
Their fans will be very pleased with what they're seeing here. They've been hot on attack, but defensively, they've been sound too.
Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Humphreys with a good catch. Rounded up in the tackle.
Here's tackle one.
Murray breaks through. Forced backward.
That's his second.
And with a step, breaks through the defence. Can he find his teammates?
He's held there.
Nice step. Hey, twinkle toes.
The footwork, he's running them ragged.
He's clear. Nice skill. One-handed offload.
Great pass.
South Sydney are having a very good game. They've been looking so strong on the attack. Smith has a look and then runs from dummy half. With a quick pass. Humphrey. They had them in a spot of trouble, but a little too eager there, and they've squandered a prime opportunity to put points on the board.
Put that down as an incomplete set.
Nice step. Powering down the field. Did well in that run, but he's collected and will play it.
He's held there.
Oh, Eddie, how quick is this bloke? He's clear. Keeps it along. He's caught by the defence. Hunt. What a step. They finally bring him down.
Back to 10.
Flicks a short pass. 12. What about that? The home crowd can't believe it. Wests are in again for their second. He's added another to the score sheet.
A superb try this, brilliantly played.
He's not about to take this kick for granted. The kicker's got the distance. It's straight, it's there. South Sydney, in front of their home fans, they're in front. Goes long. There to field the kick.
He's held there. Run. Release.
Conoisau senses a chance out of dummy half. He finds space to run. Blows past the defence. He was really galloping before the tackle. Fanu. He heads east. Batters his way through that tackle. Get it in on the 30-metre line. Dewey evades that tackle. He might just get there. Puts him away. That's tackle 4. Clemmer. And not able to offload as they come in over the top. Luar. Here's the bomb. South Sydney have the ball. He just couldn't get out of there. He finds the accelerator 30 metres away.
Let him go. That's one. Move.
Lovely pass. Wrapped up on the 20-metre line.
2.
Hunt. Blocked by the defence.
3.
Clemmer flicks the ball inside. Bird driving forwards. That is strong. The defence is looking shaken. Quick with a pass. Hunt wrapped up. No way through. Fifth tackle. Let's see what they can come up with. This time it's a short pass. Final. Strong tackle. There were two in it. The West Tigers. Mitchell bamboozles the defence with a step. Grabbed by the defence. Murray, great step. Now you see him, now you don't. You can make it two he's beaten.
Either he's good or they've forgotten it's tackle football.
Humphrey, hasn't he got some pace?
This player's work rate has been phenomenal.
Mesmerises the defence with a step, finally brought to ground. I don't think this interchange will have a huge bearing.
A bit of a tactical change from the coach here, I think.
Keeps going. They finally wrap him up. The Rabbitohs are looking dangerous every time they get the ball. Runs from acting half. Finally, of possession. It's a turnover of possession. Slips in the short one. Hardly his best moment in the game, that pass. Picks up the ball. Staines. Doing well under pressure. That could have been trouble. And he'll have to play the ball after that tackle. Fanu. Barnstorming run. Intercept. Time hooter. That's the full-time hooter. Full-time. The Rabbitohs start the season with a great victory.
The Rabbitohs have been very clinical tonight. They control the match and they've come away with a very good victory here.
Well, it's great to be with you. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's match between the Manly Warringah Sea Eagles and the South Sydney Rabbitohs. I'm Andrew Voss, and alongside me today, the one and only Eddie Hemmings.
Yes, a little overcast here and a bit of wind has picked up, which both sides will have to contend with. Goal kicking might be a bit difficult. It might take a few shots for goals for the kickers to adapt. I'm picking this match to go down to the wire, so points with the boot will be very important here.
Look, both teams have handy kickers, Eddie. but these conditions can make the best look ordinary. There'll be a bit of a personal battle going on out there with a boot. With the kick-off. Kicks off with a short one. Trebojevic there to field the kick.
Held. Right, here's tackle one.
Brooks batters his way through that tackle. He's over halfway.
2 hands away.
Cherry Evans. He finds the accelerator. Passes long. Keeps it alive. Breaks the line. The Sea Eagles not afraid to shift it on the early tackles. Brooks. Overpowered in a two-man tackle. They roll forward again. Delivering the short ball. Brooks. They call that a coach killer. He's lost it. Play on. Tackle one.
Release.
Sidestep. Who can stop him? He's in the clear. Breaks through the defence. Only
Held.
now is his
2.
run halted.
He's held there. Let him go. Let him go.
And with a step, he gets away from the defence.
3. Back with me. Held.
Just galloping along. Bang! With a step. Classic tackle. Slips a pass over ball security. No respect for ball security.
He's held there. 1. Release.
Brooks. Captured by the defence.
That's his second. Held.
Aloia. He's got momentum.
He's held there. 3. Markers lock in.
Brooks. Give me more. That is a super try. They've breached the line and come up with points. They'll want to build on that, and that's his first.
As the late Elvis Presley sings, home is where the heart is.
We'll make light work of this. Straight between the uprights. Manly leads 6-0 here. Decides the deep kick is the way to go. And he's right in position to field the kick.
Held. That's 1. Move.
Flawed in that tackle.
He's held there.
Aloia.
Held. He's held. 3.
Brooks holding up a short pass. Intercepted. Rounded up in the tackle.
1. Release. He's held there.
Sprinting. Keeps going. Finally taken down.
Get up. 2.
Lays it off. Arrow. Wow. Driven back in the tackle. Two defenders with a bumping tackle. They reach tackle 3. Holding up a short pass. Arrow. Incredible try saver. Is the player penalised for holding on?
A good call from the referees.
He'll kick for the sideline. That ball is over the sideline. He restarts with a tap, with a little bullet pass. And with a step, a try-saving tackle from him. Putting the defence through a thorough test. Here's a run from dummy half.
2. Hands away. He's held there.
He'll have to play the ball after that tackle. And that's a clever pass. Totola. A vital tackle.
3.
That is tackle number 3. Feeds the short ball. Humphrey.
Sorry, Vossi, but it's try time. He's scored the try.
What about that? The home crowd can't believe it. Lavaloa finished a great team try. That's his first try of the match.
Good try that, Andrew. The build-up was impressive, and in the end, the defence had no answer to that piece of brilliance there.
He tried to shut out the crowd noise as he lines this kick up. He's not happy with that one. It's no goal. The Sea Eagles lead 6-4. We are back underway. Smith there to field the kick. Classic tackle.
He's tackle one.
Murray explodes through the tackle. They
Two,
finally
on the
bring
kick
him down.
going. Held.
Beats a tackle. Caught
Three
by
back with
a pair
me.
of defenders.
He's held there. Let him go.
Smith dashes out of dummy half. Just rips his way through the defence. He won't be proud of that one, a high tackle.
I don't think it was intentional. Seemed a clumsy effort that just went wrong.
Decides to kick for the two-pointer. We have a ball game. The scores are now level.
Even on the scoreboard and pretty even in the stats. Hard to separate them at the moment.
Goes long. Mitchell able to take that catch. Good burst this one. Great step. Now you see him, now you don't. And they stop him right on the 20. Good step. Mesmerises the defence with a step. He's through the line. Sprinting. Pushed back in the tackle. That is good stuff. A scrambling defence get him at the end of the run. Totola darting along. They go low that time.
With me.
He finds open pasture. Ouch! Ouch! They force him back. There's two in the tackle. Out of dummy half he goes. Great step. Well, he's beat the second man. Did well in that run, but now it's ended. Referee signifies fifth tackle. He looks around for backup, looking to send his man through a hole. Humphrey.
He's over. Well, you give him a sniff and he'll eat the cake. It's a try.
Absolutely exceptional, the skill in that try. Well, the first showed that the defence could be beaten. Their second was bound to follow. South Sydney now has two for the match.
Yes, sirree. It's a beautifully weighted grubber kick that found the chasers and well taken. A total misread by the defensive line.
He'll probably kick 100 of these in practice. Let's see if he can do it now. His kick goes over, 2 points. The South Sydney Rabbitohs lead 12-6. Kicks long. Barrow marks the ball. Fooling the defence with that step. And down he goes.
He's held there. Move. One. Release.
Totola evades that tackle.
Two. Hands away. Held. Move it.
Good step. Blows past the defence. Can he find his teammates? They force him back. Going over the 40-metre line. Good tackle there. Still a couple of tackles left here. Dummy half run here. Beats a man. Nice tackle.
No.
Defence zeroes in. It's a big tackle. The Rabbitohs. Sika. Eddie. Look at him accelerate. Knocks him off his feet. Hasn't he got some pace? Met front on.
On the kick going. He's held there.
Locked in the tackle.
Hands away.
And he's got inside. Puts him away. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve here. Cherry Evans! What a step. Wrapped up. No way through. Referee signifies fifth tackle. Good ball. And up she goes.
Run. Release.
Humphreys. Driven back.
That's your second. Hill.
There's the siren for half-time. First half complete. Eddie, me old mate, what a nail-biting first half that was.
I really liked what I saw in that first half.
Referee says, get going, fellas, second half. Kick-off is long. He's well positioned to take that kick. Misses the tackle. Good burst, this one.
Right.
He's
He's
a
tackle
pile
one.
driver
He's
tackle.
held there.
Batters his way through that tackle. He runs through a lane, hard to contain, and look at this. Blasting past the halfway line. Referee has called play the ball. He'll do it 40 metres out. Running along. And he's stopped in that one. In open pasture now. Wrapped up finally,
back, look
right
at
on the
me.
foot. This is excellent attack. Smith senses a chance out of acting hard. Nice step. Oh, he's through the line.
It's got to be. Yes, it's a try. What a great try.
A try to the visitors. Smith showed some individual brilliance there. He's added another to the score sheet.
The Rabbitohs will be stunned at how easy they scored this try. The opposition were dropping off like flies in defence, and in the end...
Well, he couldn't miss this, could he? Successful with a kick.
Their fans will be very pleased with what they're seeing here. They've been hot on attack, but defensively, they've been sound too.
The Rabbitohs lead by 12 here. Goes long. Smith with a good catch. And with a step, he gets away from the defence. Sidestep. They are looking to spoil his party. That's a very long run. Back-to-back tries. That's two in a row with a try. And the Rabbitohs extend their lead.
Wow, wow, this team has an amazing knack of scoring something from nothing. And this try was certainly no exception. I'm going to remember this try for a long, long time, Andrew.
Version in front of the posts. Mitchell is striking them well today, and that's shown by his stats. So far, he's converted 3 from 4. The Rabbitohs lead 24-6. Decides the deep kick is the way to go. He's there to bring the kick back. Bang! With a step. Good burst, this one. They drive him back.
Release. He's held there.
Runs past the defence. They've got the numbers. Captured
Hands
by the
away.
defence.
No. Up now.
Wrapped up. No way through. Humphreys. Out in spaces. Nice step. Just rips his way through the defence. Breaks through the defence. Only now is his run halted. Humphrey. Wrapped up. The defence is looking a bit shaky here. Fires out a pass. Flicks a short pass. 2 in the tackle and they get him to ground. Just 1 to go in the set. Can he get his teammates? No, they let them off the hook there. The coach would have been hoping his team would get over the line. But they made a dog's breakfast of it in the end.
Poor control of the football. The coach won't be happy.
And they've stopped him right on the 30.
He's held there.
Well, that's poor play. Forward pass. The Manly Warringah Sea Eagles are not afraid. Walker out in the open space and hard to contain, and look at this. He's now all on his own.
And he's in for a try, no doubt about it.
And that's try number 5 for the South Sydney Rabbitohs.
I think I've seen this team perform better on the road this year. Maybe they...
I reckon even I could kick this. That's all straightforward there, that goal.
This is heartbreaking stuff for the home crowd. The home team just haven't been able to execute here.
The South Sydney Rabbitohs. They're still lagging here at home. Goes long. He snaffles that one. Good burst, this one. Beats a tackle. They finally bring him down. Bamboozles the defence with a step. Finally wrapped up just short of the 30-metre line. Murray. Hey, which way did he go? Great step. And
3.
Was made.
Back to 10. He's held there.
Humphries. And with a step. Out in the open space. Bursting through the line. Keeps going.
4.
South Sydney
Move.
are looking dangerous every time they get the ball. Smith. Nice scoop from dummy half. He's tackled. Just galloping along. Takes the step. Gives the score a little boost.
He's got a good boot on him, this lad. Great drop goal.
Goes long. Walker able to take that catch. Blows past the defence. He's caught by the defence.
No.
Great step. Now you see him, now you don't. Play on as the call. He's in the clear.
1.
Tackle
Release. He's held there.
Lovely pass. Referee calls held. Aloia. Finally wrapped up on the 10-metre line. Snappy pass. Brooks goes wide. Referee says play it on the 10-metre line. South Sydney are looking a bit wobbly with a little bullet pass. Croker. That is a try-saving tackle. 5th tackle. Let's see what they can come up with. Quick with a pass. Trebojevic. Met by the defence. They've completed their set and now it's a changeover. Their completion rate is looking healthy so far with 9 from 12. The old adage goes, possession is 9/10 of the law. They finally wrap him up. Explodes through the tackle. He's clear of the line. Breaks through the line. And after all of that, he's tackled. Arrow. Great step. Barnstorming run. Arrow. Power. And he says play on. So do I. Well, they had a prime opportunity to score there, but they've let the defence off the hook with that mistake. Can he get there?
Held. That's your second.
With momentum, proving a handful.
Right, that's a third.
Oh, Eddie, how quick is this bloke? Did well in that run,
Get
but
back,
now
look
it's
at
ended.
me.
They continue to roll forward. Cherry Evans! He finds the accelerator. Two-man tackle is a strong one. It's tackle 5. Do they run or kick? Cherry Evans! This'll take half an hour to come down. The South Sydney Rabbitohs have the ball. Well, you don't need me to tell you. That's a knock on.
The opposition cannot believe they're getting the ball here. A golden opportunity.
Picks up the football. The South Sydney Rabbitohs straight through. Makes some ground.
Tackle. Hands away. He's held there. Clear him now.
Beats a man. Fooling the defence with that step. Really chasing hard to scramble in defence. The scrambling defence get him at the end of the run. Just galloping along. Charges up and through a tackle. Flicks a short.
Sorry, Vossi, but it's try time. He's scored the try.
What about that? The home crowd. Chance to study his style on this kick. Mitchell is kicking well in this match. And he now has 5 from 6. Touch judges put their flags up. There's 2 points.
South Sydney have been outstanding this afternoon. I've enjoyed every bit of this performance.
We are back underway. The chaser's nowhere to be seen. Evades that tackle. Mesmerises the defence with a step.
It's hard to tell if the attack is brilliant or the defence is dreadful. Either way,
Try time. Walker grabs his second try.
it's always disappointing when you...
Kick from virtually right in front. No troubles there. That's a great kick.
Plenty for the coach to think about here. Outplayed at home and a lot of work to be done for the next match.
Kicks long. Sprinting. Good step. He's beaten 2. He is now all on his own. Walker, he's in the clear. He's got support. They're over. The crowd is stunned. Walker showed some individual brilliance there. Should be able to land this one. His kick goes over. 2 points.
Their fans will be very pleased with what they're seeing here. Very pleased.
Goes long. Mitchell picks up the ball. Just galloping along. Time. That, folks, is the full-time siren. He's beaten 1. He's beaten 2. Full-time. Eddie, match is over. What did you think?